Hello, my YouTube friends. I know most streamers are struggling when they post process their clips with cutting the pauses from their speech. Most applications, including DaVinci Resolve, offers this option, but only in their studio version. So, in most of these applications, you have to pay for a module that allows you to cut the speech pauses from your clips. Well, my application allows you to do that for free. It is open source and allows you to fine tune the clip before exporting it. And it's not only that, I'll show you later on into this clip the different ways you can export the pauses from the fully post processed clip to the EDL files that you can load directly into DaVinci Resolve. But without further ado, let's jump into showing you how to use the new version of my StreamWid application. For that, I prepared a sample clip that sounds something like this. No pause section 1, no pause section 2, no pause section 3. A lot of pauses in this clip. Well, all you have to do is drag and drop your clip into this upload area or just click on browse clips. Then with the selected clip, you can either use analyze selected or analyze all. Because I only have a clip, I will just use analyze selected. Depending on your clip length, it may take a while before the application is able to find all the pauses in the speech, but once it's done, you will have a list of all the pauses and all the speech sections from your clip. And you can also review everything in this area or just by clicking the play button here. So if I click this no pause section 1, I'll see this is the speech, then I have a pause that is going to be cut. But I have these small clips at the end of the timeline that's basically that time where I was doing something before I stopped OBS Studio. So I also want to remove that once. All I have to do is click on here, and as you can see, it's marked for cut, and go to the last one, do the same, and that's also marked for cut. So it's not only for cutting the speech pauses, it's also for removing the leftovers before you send this to your post-processing applications like DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere. Now, what I've done was just a raw cut with the default settings. But if you are looking into this area, you have some presets that you can play with. And for the noise threshold, this is basically the level that you want the application to understand that is a speech pause or not. And only consider as speech pauses every section that it's higher than the selected minimum pause in seconds. And of course, to fine tune everything, you can add a padding around the speech so it cuts a little bit from the edges so your voice does not sound very robotic when the clips are cut. Then resolve frames per second for the EDL. If you don't know what EDL means, it is basically an edit decision list that we are going to upload in DaVinci Resolve, and it will tell that for a specific clip, I want it to remove some sections of the clip. So you can just leave it by default at 25 frames per second, but of course update as you wish. Play with the application and find your perfect setup. Of course, there are various presets, but most of the clips that are recorded using OBS Studio are mostly sounding as podcast voice. So you can just leave it by default or select any of these presets. If you select a preset, you will see it is changing the options here, and all you have to do after you change the options, you have to reanalyze clip. As you can see, these things moved slightly on the left and on the right. And basically, the last section that we wanted to remove was introduced back into this last speech. So it was basically a pause of a couple milliseconds. Again, I don't want this first section to appear in my export. I just remove. Now, think about the export. Here we have different options. You can export the already cut video and you can upload it in your video editor. That's the most basic thing you can do. So if I just click on export, I save it as export. Depending on your video, it may take a while for the export. But now, if we listen to the output no video, pause section 1, no pause section 2. I accidentally set to remove my last clip, so let's just export again. Now let's listen again. No pause section 1, no pause section 2, no pause section 3. Beautiful. I could stop here, but I want to show you another awesome feature. I'm going to export as EDL marker, then open up DaVinci Resolve, create a new project, just name it as it is. And now what you want to be doing is go to your raw clip, upload it here. And once you have the clip uploaded here, you want to go to File, Import, and Timeline. Now, just upload your VDL file and you can leave this as it is and just hit OK. And this is creating a timeline with all the pauses in your clip. Now, if we go to Edit tab, we can just drag our raw clip. And again, this is how it sounds without the
No
cuts.
pause section 1, no pause section 2, no pause section 3.
Now, what we have to do is click and select all these pauses, hit delete, also remove this pause at the end because we left it there in stream width. And now if we play, we'll see we'll have no more pauses.
No pause section 1, no pause section 2, no pause section 3.
Just perfect. That's pretty much it with stream width application. If you like the app, please leave a comment below, share this clip so more creators will find out about this tool. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.